So today I wanted to talk about smudge because we get a lot of questions on how to smudge. So I'm going to do a demonstration, but real quick, I wanted to talk about the smudge sticks we make. All the smudge sticks we make they typically use, we typically use a lot of mugwort. This one in particular has roses, mugwort, and mullein. Now we use mugwort because it's been known as a traditional protective herb. So we see it, the Chinese used it, the Japanese used it, the Europeans. And what they used to do is they used to hang it in the doorways. They said that it warded off evil spirits. Now, the Native Americans also used mugwort in burning rituals to purify, and also for protection. And then also it's known for psychic protection, lucid dreaming. So some people will make a tea out of mugwort. So what we do is when we make our products, and especially the smudge sticks, some of them will have the white sage, which is what most people are familiar with. We're not using that unless we grow it. So we do have white sage plants. They're just in the process of growing. So once they start getting bigger, then you'll start seeing them in our smudge sticks. But I love mugwort. I feel very connected. Maybe even a little bit more than white sage because it doesn't traditionally grow here, even though we do grow it in our garden. Mugwort is something that you'll see on the side of the road. And if we do cut mugwort down about 5 or 6 inches from the top, usually in about 2-3 weeks, it grows right back to where it was. So we're always very caring of the plants that we use and not to overuse or overforage. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what's going on here. So I'm gonna light the smudge stick. This one has mullein in it. And the awesome thing about mullein is it's really good for colds and stuff like that. And you can smoke both of these, both mullein and mugwort. We're just gonna light it up. This smudge stick is, I think I made it about 2.5 weeks ago. So we're gonna try to get it going. And the cool thing too is once you get it smoking, you don't have to have it like super smoky. This way you can use it multiple times. Now I'm at Michaeline's house today. We're gonna clear her space because she just transitioned out of her job. So we wanna make her space since she's gonna be here more. We wanna make it nice and clear. All right, there we go. So we got it going, and then it can either burn out or sometimes you gotta blow it. And then you just want a little vessel underneath of it. Now you can use a feather and blow. I typically don't. I usually get it going and then I just run with it. I think it's a little bit easier.
Yeah, it seems like the wind, if you're walking with it, the wind kind of helps keep it going.
Yeah, it moves.
On its own.
It moves the smoke around.
Smells good.
Yeah, that's the other thing we like about mugwort. Some people don't particularly like the smell of white sage, but mugwort, people don't seem to mind it. This is a fresher bundle, so it's taken a little bit longer time. Okay.
There we go.
So I'm starting in the left corner of her house. Some people will say start in the east. And then I'm just kind of saying a silent prayer. And I'm going to go all around. And I'm just praying that her space is clear. And this is actually her workspace, one of them. So,
Kid toys.
yeah, kid toys, all the normal stuff. And then I just kind of walk around with it. And then I just go over the mirrors, or windows, I'm sorry. And then back here. And then I just go over
And they're doing construction outside.
Yeah, there's some construction work going. I'm gonna just give it a little more of a burn in the middle. There it goes, see? And then like I said, if it was too fiery, you could blow it out. Then I'm kind of get the middle of the room. Go all around. And then I would continue on with the house and I would go room to room to room. But in this demonstration, what I'm gonna do is, Michaeline's front door is right here. I usually go all around here and then I open the door. My neighbors always catch me doing this too. So I open the door, go all around the door, and then I usually put the smudge outside. And then everybody that visits says, "What's that?" And then I just imagine everything leaving, and then I just say a prayer basically that only things of light and love can come in, and anything negative, or that does harm has to go. And it's just as simple as that. It can be a prayer that you find off the internet or something that you make up yourself. It really has to do with the intention. And that's it. If you have any questions, we also have loose smudge, but I'll do a different demonstration on that in a couple weeks. All right, thanks so much.